So this is part 2 in a series of videos to help you fill out the initial forms to get your case started with VA. The first video was about the intent to file form. That's just a form to let VA know you plan on making a claim in the next year, but you don't actually have to tell them what conditions you're claiming or anything like that. If you've already filed one of those, great, but that's not making a claim with VA yet. If you have not filed one of those, that's fine. But if you're not going to complete it this month, if you're not going to complete the new claim form this month, I would suggest that you go and file an intent to file form today when you're watching this video. And then you can work on this new claim form and you'll have a year to get it in, and it will count as if you filed it on the same day as you filed the intent to file. So up here, first of all, you're going to pick your type of claim. I recommend the standard claim process. FTC program, it's a lot to explain, but basically in theory it's supposed to speed things up. In practice, there's a bunch of ways for your claim to get yanked out of the FTC program, and therefore it's not really a useful way to go. You'll need to fill out all your information here, give a lot of detail, make sure to answer all questions, especially if you've not made a claim before. If you have made a claim before, you don't need to give them your service number again, but you still need to give them your date of birth, social security, and your contact information as well. Change of address only applies if you are changing your address. This section you can skip if you are not currently homeless or at risk of becoming homeless. If you are homeless or at risk of becoming homeless, you should fill out this section. And this may also lead to VA handling your case faster if that is the case. So here in section 4, this is important, and this is a newer edition, at least in its current form. What you want to do, first of all, figure out if any of your claims are based on exposures while in service rather than injuries. If they are due to exposures, say yes, and then you want to give here just the dates of when you were in a Gulf War location, if you served there. If you served in an Agent Orange location, you should need to get the dates of that here and the locations. There are veterans who have both Gulf War and Agent Orange service. And then here you can further clarify as well. Now, Gulf War is presumed burn pits exposure. These are some other options for things you might have been exposed to. And it's okay if none of them apply. You can also explain what you're talking about here. And then if there's more details to your exposures, you can add that here as well. Now here is where you claim the conditions that you want VA to assess. So here you should list the name of a condition. You don't put here Agent Orange exposure or burn pit exposure. That could go here in the second column. The first column should be the name of a condition. The second column is why you think, in a short form, why you think that was due to service. So was it an injury? Was it due to exposure to Agent Orange? And then here it's funny, this third column seems to be asking sort of the same thing, but you can give some more details about that. One thing is if I'm talking about an Agent Orange presumptive condition or a burn pits presumptive condition, in this third column I might put the word presumptive to tell VA that it's presumptive. This fourth column, it's not bad to fill that out, but you can file the claim without it if you're not really sure how to answer that. If you know when it started approximately, you should tell them. You can file 15 conditions on this page, and there's space for another 20 conditions on the last page, which, by the way, I'll just say now, this last page, you can just cut it off the form if you don't have a bunch more conditions to add. If you don't need this space, you don't need to file this form file this last page with VA. And similarly, this second to last page here is for if you are not signing your own claim as the veteran. So for a new claim, if you're not represented, you probably can cut off this page as well. And actually, this box, there's a lot of technicalities around this box here, but usually an attorney is not allowed to sign a new claim for benefits for a veteran. That's usually something you will need to sign yourself. Okay, going back up to the page where you claim your conditions. So you've got 15 spots here. And there's no rule that says you couldn't, put a condition here, put some explanation here, and then add some more explanation if you think it's necessary. For example, you could explain, I think in my service records, I documented a back injury that's the cause of my current condition. And then put another condition on line 3.